So, Roa Hamada, faculty member at the Department of Biological and Environmental Sciences, Marine Science faculty member. So the Arabian Gulf is a very singular and very extreme environment. Very interesting for us as a researcher. It's very singular because it's one of the hottest, if not the hottest, sea in the world. It's experiencing a lot of natural and anthropogenic pressures. One of the natural ones is like for the warming, as I said, as we mentioned before. Also because it's a semi-enclosed system, so there's a lot of evaporation because of the heat. There's not a lot of input from fresh water from rivers or whatever, and the circulation is very limited because we had just the Strait of Hormuz to connect with the Arabian Sea. So it makes a very extreme environment. On the top of that, we have all this anthropogenic pressure. We have more than 40% development in the coastal zone for the last 10 years. So a lot of destruction in the coastal zone, a lot of habitat destruction, about mangroves, seagrasses, or even the coastal coral reefs. And also we have a lot of pollution. So it's that pollution that is even physical, chemical, or biological pollution. Of course, for the chemical, it's obvious because of the oil industry developing here in the region. The physical is because of, for example, for the sound pollution, because of the sonars of the ships and so on. And the army and the military activities here in the region, and the biological because of the high connection with other ports from other parts of the world, with a lot of exotic species coming with the ballast water, for example, introduced in these seas. So all of this make this seas very at a very high level of stress, and we need really definitely to manage it better, to manage and mitigate the pressures and the impacts coming from all those stressors. The stressors that are impacting the main three ecosystems in the Arabian Gulf. So we have the mangroves area in the coastal zone. We have the coral reefs that can be in the coastal but also offshore. So it's very interesting also to understand the connectivity between all these reefs, between the coral reefs, and also the seagrass meadows that are very important for for some iconic species like the turtles and the sea gull. So there's a lot of work to be done, and to understand the functioning of the ecosystem and how much these ecosystems are providing for the society.
My name is Abdurrahman al-Miftah. I'm assistant professor. I work at Biology and Environmental Department. And my specialty is phytoplankton. And recently I'm working with hard species, or what they call it, harmful algae species, which recently start to come in our area and to affect the marine life. So I'm working with this because the importance of these ones to protect destroying the marine resources. So these are usually found in the environment, but there are some reasons which make them to bloom often. First of all, eutrophication. What does it mean, eutrophication? It means we are putting too much nutrient in the water environment or in the marine environment. So we have here that will trigger the bloom. Another utilization of coastal zone for aquaculture, recreational room, for harbors, building harbors, industrial city, and all that they dump all their waste into the coastal zone. The third one is ballast water. Ballast water which will bring a new species from another area. For example, any ship wants to come to the Gulf empty from the first destination.
We have visited the Khaira mangrove ecosystem, and we have seen how much this ecosystem is important for the marine aquatic environment, and how the diversity of species that depend on this mangrove ecosystem. Qatar University, especially Department of Environmental Sciences, provide us with a fully equipped lab that you feel comfortable to work in, and also not only the fully equipped lab, including the available doctors and TAs that you can anytime knock their door and ask for information, and you can get it.